Hi, I'm Crystal Urbanski, a search solutions expert at Site Search 360. Today, I'd like to introduce you to our Shopify search plugin and show you how semantic search can benefit your Shopify store. But first, why does search matter? Well, according to the market research company GWI, finding information is the #1 reason people access the internet. With billions of pages on the internet, it is no surprise that search is a crucial part of our life online. In fact, in 2010, the average internet user in the US performed around 1,500 searches, while as many as 1.6 trillion searches are conducted globally each year. It would be a shame if all that search activity produced frustrating and unsatisfying search results. Instead of adding the value search is meant to provide, like making it easier to find relevant information, raising awareness about available options, helping people solve their problems, and in general, saving everyone time. We at Site Search 360 have spent years specializing ourselves in high-quality site search for industries ranging from education to entertainment, from healthcare to birdwatching. Whether your visitors are interested in buying Taylor Swift tickets or identifying the fluffy-backed tit babbler, good search will help them find the information they're looking for faster. More recently, we've developed new features specifically for our e-commerce customers, since a good product search is indispensable for an online shop, where search performance and conversions are closely linked. Now, what makes a product search good? Semantic understanding of search queries. That means actually interpreting what the customer is looking for and not just matching keywords. Accurate and attractive filters that encourage customers to narrow down results to find the perfect product. Full control over your search results so you can promote specific products and rank your results how you see fit. In-depth analytics to show you what your customers are searching for, clicking on or not clicking on, buying or not buying. And customizable design so that your search fits seamlessly into your site design. How is semantic search different from standard search? Standard search engines are typically keyword-based, which means they search the indexed content for the search terms. In my example on the left, a standard keyword-based search engine will look for products that match brown leather boots and laces. This can cause big problems because the search cannot interpret product information, like understanding that mocha is a kind of brown or that calf refers to calf leather. As a result, even if the shop has hundreds of brown leather boots, the search will not find any of them that do not use the exact keywords brown and leather. Mocha calf boots will be lost. This leads to poor recall, that is, a low percentage of relevant results being found. Additionally, it's unlikely the search will interpret without correctly and will simply match the phrase laces and return those undesired results. A semantic search engine, on the other hand, will break the query into parts and analyze them for meaning. In the case of our search, we have a huge ontology that the search can use to try to understand the query. Our ontology contains concepts like categories, color, material, and much more. So this query becomes more than just a series of keywords, but a specific request that the search understands. Not only will the results be more accurate, recall will be higher, and more relevant products will be displayed. To give you an idea how smart semantic search tuned to the needs of an online shop compares to a standard search solution, I'll compare our new Shopify search plugin with their built-in search solution, and I'll do so by comparing the results for a real customer of ours, Q Shibley. A classic problem with standard keyword-based searches is the inability to distinguish between a search query clearly targeting a category and products that contain the search term in the title but do not fit the category. For example, showing iPhone cases when someone searches for iPhone. This is also why most keyword-based searches have really poor results when you sort by price, and you see all the phone accessories instead of the phones themselves. In this case, searching for shoe shows this shoe tree and shoelaces first. As you can see on the right side, our search results are limited purely to shoes. Keyword-based searches can also struggle with something as basic as plurals because the product might say sneaker in the title instead of sneakers. This probably explains the difference in the number of results on the left, while on the right we have the same number of results. Finding all relevant products means you have 100% recall. Low recall, like what we see on the left, can be a problem if the perfect sneaker is no longer in the results set and therefore cannot be found even with filters. Keyword-based searches often struggle with spaces and hyphens. Here on the left, you can see the difference in recall again depending on whether I search for slip-on written together or slip-on written as two words. Product data is often inconsistent, and users are also inconsistent when it comes to how they search. A good product search must be able to handle these variations. And indeed, on the right side, we have the same number of results no matter how you search. A standard search has no semantic understanding that lace-up boots have laces, which explains why these queries, where the customer is clearly searching for the same thing, have different results on the left side. As you can see on the right, we again have the same number of results. Or perhaps you want boots without laces. A keyword-based search will be unlikely to resolve a query like this, while a semantic search knows you want boots that do not have that feature. Color and material queries are very common, and a lot can go wrong if there is no interpretation of the search query and product data. For one thing, colors can be described in a lot of ways, and the search needs to understand that navy, marine, and so on are all types of dark blue. Plus, a keyword-based search cannot distinguish between the outer color and the lining color, and most people searching for navy blue boots probably do not want a brown boot with a navy lining, as you can see from the wrong results on the left side. In this case, the standard search cannot resolve the query best sellers because this is the name of a collection and isn't found anywhere in the product data, while our search can be set up to redirect your customers right to the relevant collection. The standard search's built-in spelling correction also fails sometimes, despite close matches in the product data. Here, it seems far more likely that the customer didn't know how to spell chuck-a-boots than it is they mistakenly added an A to chuck. Our customer has also used our search to implement some empty state search suggestions, which means useful queries are suggested as soon as the customer clicks into the search bar. In fact, best sellers is this shop's #1 search query now, so this search suggestion is really driving customers to their most popular products with a single click. Finally, good product search is not just about what happens in the search bar. If you have 1,000 fitting products for a search query or on a collections page, it is crucial to give your customers filter options to help them narrow down all these products to find the perfect product for them. Shopify's default filters, if you have set them up, won't display on collections that contain over 5,000 products or a search results page with more than 1,000 results. Our plugin can make any amount of products filterable, and we also make it possible to remove duplicate or search irrelevant filter values, reorder your filter values, and turn popular color filters into beautiful color swatches. So now that you've seen the difference between the search experience with our Shopify plugin and with the default search, I'd like to take you on a quick video tour of our Shopify plugin's other features. When you open our plugin, you'll start at your analytics dashboard. If you haven't taken your new search live yet, there won't be anything to see here. But for this customer, we have some analytics based on their search activity. For one thing, we can see that approximately 15% of visitors to their shop use the search bar. This percentage could be improved by increasing the visibility of the search bar. For example, instead of opening the search when the visitor clicks on the text search, we'd recommend displaying a relatively large and prominent search bar in the header. Keep in mind, a customer who finds and uses the search bar can be considered a high-intent user, since they are actively looking for something in particular and no longer just browsing. That said, our analytics display your popular queries and products, track popular search times, and provide an in-depth look into each query, so you can see what your visitors searched for before and after, which filters they used, and what they clicked. Under Data Sources, you can add your FAQ or your YouTube videos to your search results. With Result Groups, you can configure our search to show your products, blog posts, FAQ, YouTube videos, or whatever other content you have in tabs, so your customers can easily navigate your content. That will look something like this. Under Filters and Ranking, you can set up filters like category, price, color, material, and tags based on your Shopify product data. You can order your filters however you want, and editing them gives you additional options, like choosing between or and logic, sorting your filter values alphabetically, by how often they are used, or by how many products have that value. Under Sorting, you have the option to create sorting options, like sorting by price, low to high, or you could create another sorting option for price high to low. Ranking strategies let you determine how your products are ranked in your search results. For example, you might want to rank products tagged as best sellers on top whenever they fit the query. With the Result Manager, you can create fully curated result sets for important queries, insert custom banners, videos, and other content right into your search results, or redirect users to specific pages based on their queries, like showing them your returns policy when they search for returns. I'll go ahead and create a custom HTML result for an embedded video. Now I'll add a new result mapping. Enter the query that I want to show this video for. Click Add Banner above Results. Select the result I just created and insert. Save. So let's see how this looks now live. We could also add related products to this result set by searching for products here under Append Results. So now we see some additional products that are similar to the first products. We can also rearrange products simply with drag and drop. Or you can select Promote. Or you can pin products to their position. Under Dictionary, you can create and manage your own synonyms. Just click Add New Entry, select Synonyms, and enter all the terms you want treated as synonyms, and save. Once you have your search all set up, you can navigate to Design, where you'll find our no-code search designer with tons of customization options. You can customize your colors, change the placeholder text in your search bar, decide whether to display your search results in an overlay or embed your search results, enable voice search, and more. Here you'll find customization options for your search suggestions. This is where you set up empty state suggestions like what we saw earlier. They have it set up to show some custom queries on top. So bestsellers and limited edition shoes. And then they show the visitor's search history. Query-based suggestions are suggestions shown when searchers have started typing. They have it set up to show best matching results. So here you'll see the empty state suggestions, and once I start typing, the best matching results. The results section lets you control how your results are organized, how your filters are displayed, whether matching text should be highlighted, and so on. Under Layout, you will find some customization options for your thumbnails, as well as for how your results should be displayed. Grid is a popular choice for e-commerce, but list, masonry, or mix would also be valid options depending on your site design. You can also set up different display options for mobile here. Finally, if you need some advanced configuration options, you will find them here. When you're ready to take your freshly customized search live, simply go to Test and Go Live, Preview and Enable Disable, make sure 360 Search and Filters is toggled on, and press Save. Now, our Shopify plugin works seamlessly with several popular themes, but if your theme is not one of them, you might have to tweak some settings. We have information about this and more in our docs, and you can always contact our support team. Now you've seen our Shopify plugin and how semantic search can benefit your Shopify store. Thanks for watching, and please reach out with any questions or feedback.